Hello guys, welcome back. This is Amir, and in this video we will be exploring ChartJS library to see how we can integrate the ChartJS and different type of charts in our website using React.js. ChartJS comes with a lot of chart types like the bar chart, the vertical, and then the horizontal, then the stacked, floating, and then the line chart, and the bubble chart, donut, you can see, and the pie chart, some type of area charts as well. So for integration of the ChartJS in React.js, we will be using React ChartJS npm package. This is version 2. It has pretty much weekly downloads, and this is the command to install the npm package, and it has a dependency of ChartJS. Okay, so let's get started, and I have empty ChartJS folder, and let's initialize a website using React.js npx create React app. We can say that app, and it will take some time. All right, so we have a boilerplate React.js app. So cd into app, and we will npm start. All right, so the boilerplate application. Okay, so let's get rid of this one, and suppose we want to say here welcome to ChartJS demo. All right, so let's install the dependencies. So this is the command, and let's run it. Okay, so dependencies are installed. So let's import different charts from React ChartJS 2. So as a start point, let's start from the bar chart, and suppose there is a user who want to view the data from different stores and see the revenue against different months. So let's develop that. Okay, so import the bar and provide the data, and in the data let's show the labels what we want to show on the x-axis. So that will be an array of months. So let's write Jan, Feb, March, April, May, and June. So let's try to show the data for these 6 months. And for the data sets, and the data will be an array of values against each month. So suppose in Jan the data is suppose 100, and in Feb it is $200, 300, 400, 500, and 600. Right, let's save it, and let's refresh this. Here you go. So we have data for January, February, March, April, May, and June. Right now for Jan it is not showing the bar because the y-axis is starting from the 100. So let's fix this one, and for that we will be using the options, and okay, so let's fix this so that we are showing both of these. Okay, and on the y-axis, so that will be in the scales, and on the y-axis, and for the ticks there is a property called start from, and that is begin at 0. Oh, sorry, true. Here you go, it started from 0. Now it is showing data for the bar for January. Okay, so let's try some customizations. Right now it is showing a little blur, the light gray color, so let's change the color. So that will be the background color. Suppose we want to show the red. Here you go, the red color. And let's suppose right now it is showing the undefined, so as the legend, so let's add the label for that as well. So we can say that it is a store one and save it. Here you go, store one. Okay, and actually we can customize each thing here, and let's try to add what is on the x-axis and what is on the y-axis. So axis is the months, so we want to show the x-axis, and then the scale label, and scale label string. We can say that it is, we are showing the months, and same thing we can add here as well on the y-axis. And we can say that it is a revenue. What's okay, there's one property called display true. By default its value is, I think, false. Here you go, months and revenue. And also we can change its color as well. So suppose we want to the color blue, and here also the color blue. There you go. And also we can increase this font size a little bit. So the font size, suppose 12, and 20 looks good. Also we can change other things as well, like the font family, font style, color. There are a lot of customization available for each of the labels. Okay, so also we can change the grid color as well. So for that, on both x-axis and y-axis, so that is grid lines, and the color, suppose we want the color cyan. Here you go, and let's add this color to the x-axis as well. Here you go, both axis and y-axis are changed. And also we can change the colors of these labels as well. So that is the text and the font color. Suppose we want to see them green. Here you go. And same we can add it in on the x-axis as well, right? Okay, so this was the data of the one store. So we can add the data of multiple stores as well, but before adding multiple stores, let's shrink the width of this bar, because it's too much wide. So that is the bar thickness. So I think 12. How much it is? Looks good. Here you go. And on hover it shows the data. The store 1 it has value of 100, and store 2 it has store 1 on in fab it has value 200. Right now it is not showing what this 200 mean, so let's try to add a dollar sign before the value. So for that we will override the tooltips options, and in the tooltips there is callbacks, and then there is the label, and it will be a function, and it will give us the tooltip item, and we will return a string. We can say that a dollar sign, and then it will be a value of tooltip dot value. So let's run this, refresh. So we are showing dollar 100. We can add revenue here as well, revenue, and maybe a column as well. So revenue 100. Okay, so let's add few other stores data. Let's copy this data and change the values. Okay, so we can say that it's store 2, and let's copy this 2 to 3 times. Let's 4 stores are enough. 1, 2, and 3, and then 4. Right, so color red. Suppose we want this to be color green, and this one to be orange, and this one to be purple. Okay, and let's change their values as well randomly. So suppose it is this one. I'm adding just random values. Okay, just changing the values. Sorry, not too big value. All right, save it. Oh, there is an error. Store 1, 2, 3. There's extra comma here as well, and I think that's here you go. Store 1, 2, 3, and 4, and on January the value of revenue for each store in this month. Right now, as I'm hovering over each line, it's showing the data of that particular line. So if you want that if, as soon as we hover on the March, it shows data for every store on hover. So for that, we will change the tooltip mode, and we will be using the index one. So whenever we are on an index, it shows the value for all of the all of the revenues against all of the stores. So here you can see it is showing the value for all stores. Okay, so that was the exploration of the bar chart, and let's try to add uh, some other charts like pie chart and the donut charts. And let's first import the pie chart, and here after the bar chart is finished, let's add a pie chart, and same we have to provide the data to it. And let's copy the data from here. Okay, so for the labels same, and for the data set, what is wrong? One bracket is missing here, and okay. So for each of these months, and suppose we have this data and the background colors. So on the pie chart, we have to instead of the single color, we have to provide the colors for each of the pie. So let's reuse the existing colors. The first one is red, the second one green, the third one is orange, and then fourth one is purple. So this is the dataset of the first the store one, how the store one is behaving. Here you go. So the values are less actually in Jan, Feb, March, April, and we can choose maybe cyan color for these two colors. Missing these two colors, cyan. We can use suppose the sixth one, the blue. Here you go. Okay. So, and also if we want to see the data against any of the months, suppose we want to see the data only for Jan and February, so we will disable all others, so it will show the data for only those months. So same goes for the bar chart. So here by tapping on it, it disable the data for only those months. Okay, so let's enable it, and this was the data for the store number one, suppose, and let's add data few of other stores. Okay, so let's save it and refresh. Here you go. Actually the data is the same, that is why it is not that much obvious how it is behaving. Let's change the data. So refresh it. Here you go. The first pie, the second, the third. You can see the store 1, store 2, and store 3, how it is behaving, right? And this was the pie chart. So let's try the same dataset for the donut chart as well. Okay, so let's add a donut chart, import it, and then let's copy the same data and see how it looks like when it is represented on a donut chart. Okay, let's use the same dataset. Here you go. And on hovering it shows the value as well. But of course we can override these tooltips as we did for the bar chart. Okay, so that is the idea behind using different charts from the ChartJS library. So what we have to do is we have to import that particular chart, suppose the bar chart, pie chart, or the line chart, area chart, whatever we want to show. So we have to import it and add the tag of that particular chart, and then provide the data and different properties, and we can override different options against each chart type, and we will be able to customize that chart type. So that's it for the exploration of the ChartJS library in React.js. So if you have any question, please let me know in the comments below. See you in the next video. Thank you.